Hello, this is Hajj Flemings coming at you from Hajj Flemings Studio. I recently completed a 21-day fast and I wanted to share my experience. PSA, I'm not a physician, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a medical expert. I'm just giving my experience. This is not medical advice. Wanted to say that. Shout out to Linked Up Church. I'm on the board. It is a church that is in Powder Springs, Georgia, which is a suburb of Atlanta. It's led by Pastor Joel Gregory, who's a friend of mine, and Pastor Trish Gregory. I'm on the board there. So as a part of what they do every year, they kick the year off and they do something called Connect 21. And what that is that it's fasting and praying, and it's not only for their church members, but for anyone who wants to be a part of just kicking the year off right and starting it off with fasting and praying. Okay. So the purpose of this video is purely from a health standpoint. There's a lot of spiritual benefits that I'll probably do something separate on, but I wanted to just share because a lot of you have probably thought about prolonged fast. And so I just wanted to share what my experience was. So in this 21-day fast, it was a no food fast, meaning liquid only. I drank water, tea with no sweetener, no sugar, no honey, no agave, anything. Tea, which I already mentioned, juice, which was like compressed green juice, carrot juice. And so I only had fluids. I didn't have any smoothies. To me, I felt like that was cheating because, so I eliminated that. So throughout the entire 21 days, I was absolutely committed. I didn't break from the fast at all. I committed from day one and stayed all the way through day 21. In that process, I lost 29 pounds. I exercised 5 days a week. It was lightweight exercise, so I wasn't trying to lift a lot of weight, so it was more cardio in nature. And then I committed to at least 6 hours of sleep at night. So I tried to maintain that. My sleep hasn't always been as consistent as I needed to be. I love the work that I do, but there's no excuse. If you don't get enough sleep, what you end up doing is you ultimately cut years off your life and you don't allow your body to be able to recover. So very, 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 very important. Historically, any fast that I've done from a prolonged standpoint has been more of like, I call it more of a ghetto fast. Like I'll say, I'm not drinking Starbucks. I'm not drinking lattes, plant-based lattes, right? And so I'm not knocking anyone who has gone that route because there's still value in taking something that is almost a food addiction and being able to eliminate that for an extended period of time. So there's absolute value in that. One thing that you're supposed to do in a prolonged fast is you're supposed to kind of lean into it in terms of your eating habits. I just came off the Christmas holiday, so I had Christmas food. I had lattes, again, plant-based, oat milk, but was eating donuts and a variety of other things. And so I didn't go into it the right way. I just told my wife, hey, I'm not going to eat for 21 days, along with the praying, right? And so in that, what I realized is that, a couple of days in, I'm at the game. I'm at a Detroit Pistons game with some friends of mine, and I'm in the belly of the beast, right? Because I'm seeing fried and Philly cheesesteaks, and I'm seeing other stuff, but I didn't feel hungry or didn't feel tempted. I'm just drinking water. And so this is the first test for me. What I realized a few days in is that I really wasn't hungry. And then once your body gets to a state called ketosis, is that, there are certain functions in the body that begin to slow down. I'm not gonna say shut down, but slow down because the body's not processing food. And you get to a place to where you're not hungry. And so I really got to a place to where I didn't feel hungry. I had no desire for food. And so the process ended up being a lot cleaner than I thought it was going to be. And I was at events like chamber events and economic club events that had high quality salmon and fillets and things like that. And I could literally sit there and drink water and I felt good. And so I'm saying this to say, if I could do it, other people can do it. Now, when you start looking at fast, there are, in some regards, it should be you should follow medical supervision when you do extended fasts, or if you're doing an all water fast. And so I'm not an expert, and you have to figure out what's going to work for you. But for me, what I realized that there was nothing super about me doing it, even from a spiritual standpoint. There is no grace on you to fast. It's a decision, a commitment, and then you have to walk with some wisdom with it. And so what I realized in that actual process is that there are things that I can now integrate into my regular eating life. So now doing intermittent fasting and having a fasting window, like from 12 to 8, is something I know I can do on a regular basis. I'll probably integrate a 1 day fast each week where I just give my body a chance to heal internally and to not have to process any food. And probably every quarter, I'll probably do a 7 day fast, just because there are health benefits that come along with it. And it allows you to remove the distraction of really eating and focusing on other things. And so just wanted to share that with you. On the end, I will close with this. When you complete the fast, then you have to integrate food back in, and you can't jump back in and just start eating and going ham, because what's going to happen is that your body now doesn't have the digestive juices, and your stomach is, I believe, now shrank. And so there's just other stuff to where you have to ramp your body up. So the first day back, I'm just doing broth, and I was eating watermelon and stuff like that. And so I've been easing my way in. It's the first day off. And so I really haven't gotten back to really real food yet. I did do a lettuce like with a light dressing. So just wanted to share that for Modern Athlete. I'm gonna actually do a live and come on, and I'm going to just kind of share and just talk about my experience. And anyone who wants to kind of chime in, we can just maybe share some notes. So just wanted to share that with the community. Modern Athlete, out.